What's going on, guys? Today we'll be doing the top 5 scary Arthur theories. Now, for those who don't know, it first aired on PBS Kids in 1996, and it was the first. It's not the first known shows. You see Thomas the Train, right? Thomas the Train. It was aired since 1984. So, or like Sesame Street. I heard it was like, I think it was aired since like the 60s. Which honestly, I think by the end of the 60s for me, probably the 70s, which I don't know. Okay, I think it, which I honestly looked at that before. I think I looked that up before. So, yeah. So, anyways, make sure y'all guys subscribe, turn on notifications, click that bell, so this channel can grow up and be a man. Well, if it was a human, if it was a person, which it wasn't. So let's just get into the video, guys. Coming at number 5, we got The Rat Who Shagged Me. So, okay. So, why am I explaining this to you? Well, so the theme song goes, you know how it is. Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you need, and it carries on. But in the Rat Who Shagged Me episode, which should be the lost episode probably, it goes so you can see pictures of like, from Arthur having chicken pox to Francine licking somebody's butt, and then it carries on to I don't know what that. I think that's probably chocolate or Francine. It looks like he was licking somebody's butt. I don't know, but anyways, it carries on to Arthur tripping on his own head, and then it carries on to Arthur's mom and Mr. Ratford probably making out in a book, and then on the top it says "Dare" on it, and then there's a gun next to it, and then it carries on to Arthur getting squished by the closing book, and then like that's what the book does. It squished Arthur into blood, and then it carries on to Arthur. Is his home in the wind dimension or something? He's in another total. I don't know what kind of city's Arthur living in, but it was something. And then all of a sudden, I think they're on that. So you see on that like little like that stuff like that. Yeah, there's an upside down cross on it, I believe, and Arthur's in it, and in the body. That's where dead bodies are in, which I don't know. That's a hard no for me. And then it carries on to Francine having a weird face, and then Arthur just speeds up and gets hit by the Washington train. Oh God, that sounds horrible. And then it goes on to the parents. I think looked like he had a my 600-pound life, and then all of a sudden his head kind of shrinked in, and he just jumped right out of it, and it gets carried on. Buster killing Arthur, and then multiple times you see this evil grandpa face. Like, come on, man, come on, that's not cool, not cool at all. Coming at number 4, we got Arthur is living in another dimension. Okay. I probably did this for a lot of kids shows, and he's one of them. So, Arthur, he lives in another dimension. Yes, he lives in another dimension where people are more like aardvarks, which in that one episode he spells out Aardvark. All right, let me give you a clear shot. Aardvark. You know, aardvark. So I think I think what kind of world is Arthur living in is and he's one of these aardvarks. Arthur, he's an aardvark, and yeah, and I'm okay. Honestly, is he living in the world where aardvarks are? Like, I feel like that's where he belongs. Like in a world, in a world of aardvarks and all kinds of stuff, man. All kinds. Like all kinds of aardvarks living in Arthur's world, you know. So, and then it carries on. He lives in another dimension, and so that Arthur's living in another dimension. Believe me, he is. He's living in another. He's in an 11th. He lives not in the 11th dimension, but he lives actually in the second dimension. Honestly. So, therefore, he lives in another dimension. Coming at number 3, that Arthur has OCD. Okay. Honestly, why does Arthur have OCD? Well, let me explain. So one time he told Buster to study, like honestly, Buster was talking about the football team was gonna win, but Arthur was like, "No, we're gonna study." That was Arthur. No, promise me. That was Arthur. That was Arthur. And Arthur and Buster's like, "What do you mean?" And then Arthur said, "You keep getting Fs." Well, that means that Arthur himself has OCD, but honestly, you don't have to study when you get an F. You just can carry on. But no, Arthur has OCD. That was from his OCD. Listen. He was a tutor. Okay, no student should be a tutor. Okay, but he was. I don't know why his parents allow him to tutor, but yeah. And why did his parents name him Arthur in the first place? What, so he can be a better reader? I mean, literally, he's in the 3rd grade, so I mean, he's only in the 3rd grade, which honestly, Arthur is just like, it's just like, no, we're going to study. And I mean, Buster was like, he had that face. He has that face. Arthur, Buster has a confusion face. He was so confused that either we're going to play ball or study. I mean, Arthur didn't have to do that, but his parents allowed him to do that, I think. I mean, Arthur's tutor. Now, honestly, Arthur is a tutor. Now, honestly, Arthur is like, honestly, if Arthur existed in real life, then he will probably take it too far. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He would probably take things a little far, so yeah, I mean, at least at least it's good that Arthur's in another dimension, so, and I mean, it's good he's not in this dimension. He just might take things a little far, You know what I mean? Yeah. Coming at number 2, we have that Arthur is possessed. What got Arthur possessed? I mean, you might be saying, "Oh, well, Arthur don't look possessed." Yes, he can probably turn into a possessed demon sometimes, or like that. Yeah, he can go like demonic mode and just like, I mean, when Arthur when Arthur actually hit DW softly, DW started crying. DW broke her arm because of Arthur hitting her softly. Means Arthur is actually possessed by a demon. So they have to be. There's got to be some demon controlling Arthur. Okay, promise me. There's got to be some demon controlling Arthur. I don't know what, but it's some demon controlling Arthur. Finally, at number one, that DW's imaginary friend. So honestly, nobody else but DW can see DW's imaginary friend. Let me explain. This is not scary at all, actually. This is actually kind of mixed up a little, but DW actually has a friend that nobody else can see except DW. So honestly, that friend is actually possessed by a demon. So honestly, he's also possessed. Arthur is also possessed by a demon, and that imaginary friend that DW has. That imaginary friend, she looks more like she came from a demon or something. Or actually, a demon gave birth to DW's imaginary friend and put it in DW's head. I think it all started from Arthur. Let me explain. So when he was possessed, when he was DW's age, he was possessed. And he came up with a demon that would be in DW's head, stuck in forever. And okay, I don't know why would Arthur do that. That is totally messed up, bro. But it is true. Arthur would put a demon in DW's head and make her imaginary friend that Arthur and DW can see. Not just DW, but Arthur. So honestly, Arthur and DW can see that imaginary friend. Well, Arthur put it in DW's head at first. Once, I think not long after he was possessed by a demon. So therefore that Arthur is controlling DW's mind. And there you have it, guys. There was the top 5 scary Arthur theories. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Turn on notifications. Like the bell. And, yeah. And like this video, by the way. Comment wherever you want to put. I mean, it would be nice if you liked the video. And comment whatever you want to put about it. And then share it to your friends. See you guys in the next video. See ya.